Alright, I'm here. It's me. Let's see if this shit ain't working. Let's see if I send this to Discord. Am I live? I gotta go. Am I? Damn it. Am I alive? Am I alive? Alright, let me go check right now. Alright, I gotta go check. Let's send this to Facebook. Right, Telegram, where's Facebook, Twitter, more, LinkedIn, Messenger, there's Facebook. Alright, I'm alive. I'm on my, damn it, you know, on this damn thing, on my Trump, right, my Trump 2020 Toto USA. God damn it, spell checker. I hate that auto check. I don't know about you. Toto USA, right? I'm taking. Keep America great again. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to type on this thing and it's shit, right? Taking a big dump. Toto USA toilet. Anal spritz for the It's a toilet humor. Alright, next. Share. Alright. I gotta see if I'm live here. Alright, let's see if this is working. I gotta check on. God damn it. Why ain't this shit working so slow? Alright, go here. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, let's close this down. Alright. Let's get this thing here. Alright, it's sent it. Is it live? Is it live? Am I live? Is this shit working? I never know this shit working. So it should be saying, wow, the system works well enough for most transaction. It still suffers from the inherent weakness of trust-based models. All right. I'm still trying to load. It's thinking. Oh, it's still broken. I still got it broke. Damn. Huh. Yeah, it's still broken. It's thinking. Where is there? Oh, it's working. I'm actually working. All right. Just slow. My computer's slow. Let me kill some processors. All right. That's me watching. One person watching. I got all one person watching. What the hell? Why is my computer going so damn... Oh, that's right there. Got to end that. I got to get on the Windows controller, kill some processors, you know, kill some of that Google damn bot bullshit. It's there, taking over my computer. Okay, so now it should work better. All right, so it's working. Let's get back on the toilet. All right, nice. Damn. Ah, let's flush the toilet. I'm on my Toto. This show comes to you on my Toto toilet. I hope you get yourself a Toto USA toilet. You can go down to into Lowe's or Home Depot and get yourself some Toto toilet. If that really, you know, if you really want one. So I'm talking about how finny today. I'm going to send out a little Twitter out here. Okay. So I'm talking about how finny. Talking about what's going on. Let's put this out onto Skype. I'm just sending out right now. I'm just letting people know I'm going to be going here at 8 a.m. This show starts at 8 a.m. So until then, ain't going to go live until then. I'm going to send, let's see, where is that Twitter? I can send it here. Telegram. Let's see what I can send Telegram. Alright, I can send to Blockchain Conspiracy. Live from Japan. Blockchain Conspiracy. Alright, so let's send that out. See if I'll watch from there. I'm starting in just a few minutes here. Damn it. My nose is I gotta put this damn toilet paper roll in here. It's 5 a.m. in the morning here. So we're getting started. If you get on here, give a shout out, right? And let's send it into another Telegram group. I'll send it to Chuck Zombies. Hey, Bubba. Say, talking. Talking about craziness. Chubs. All right. I want to talk about first getting going here. Guy called Satoshi Nakamoto. I'm going to tell you who he really was. His name was Hal Finn. And Hal Finn was part of the cyberpunks back in the day. These cyberpunks are the guys who actually came up with the blockchain. You got to understand that the blockchain was invented in the late 80s, early 90s, and there's been this kind of this desire, this underwater, this little movement about making online money. It's been around a long time. I mean, it's just been there. It's been something people want to do, and Hal. Let me talk about Hal and Fan. Hal passed away in 2014. His ALS hit him so hard, came on him really quick. He became incapacitated by 2012, and I tell you, if Fran is anything like my wife, she wouldn't give a shit about his crypto. Oh yeah, you talking about that damn Bitcoin? Yeah, sure. Your crazy idea. You think people are gonna adopt it just because you made? I know exactly what Hal went through with his darling, lovely wife, and I love my wife. Don't get me wrong, but some things she just don't get, right? And you got to understand that that here's an early. Actually, let's go back even further than that. Here is an old. Well, I'll go back, but here is 2008. He's learning Haskell, right? I'm sure that's used in Bitcoin, right? And finally, here it is, first miner ever, 1/11/09. He starts mining, right? He's running Bitcoin. The launch is Bitcoin, running Bitcoin, which means he's a miner. He's making that Bitcoin, right? And as he's running Bitcoin, he's like, I'm looking the ways to improve this, make it more anonymous, this Bitcoin, right? So he's looking on ways, and then he's like, how can I use Bitcoin to save climate change? Well, that's the Bitcoin Global Reserve Fund. That's the solution right there, right? That's something I'm launching, right? Think of me as, as continuing the work of Hal Finn. That's my job, kind of keeping it going. And then he's studying Opal. I'm sure that's also for Bitcoin. And he's preparing to share Bitcoin at a science fair. That's what a founder does. So all this activity is, I'm working on my thing. I'm passionate about it. This is, everything's about Bitcoin. And, and getting that done. And one of my favorite things right here is, what is this one here? That's not what I wanted. All right, this is something you need to consider, right? From Steve Lee, right? Even better. I don't know why. She got Twitter Moneyball stats. I don't know why I copied the wrong damn thing. Shit. So what I wanted was this shit right here. Okay, let's move this up because I don't want that other crap. If you own just 0.28 Bitcoin and HODL, you can be certain that no more than 1% of the current world's population will ever own more Bitcoin than you, right? A modest investment of $1,830 a day can assure you are a 1%er in the future Bitcoin world. There you go, right? That's all you need to know right there. And I had like another quote from Hal. Where the hell is that quote from Hal? There it is. It won't work. It's not going. All right. Let me see if I can get it. Come on. All right. Why can't I get this damn thing working when I want it working? There he goes. All right. That's what I wanted right here. Okay, running Bitcoin. So this is 2007, working. He's working on Bitcoin. He's coming up with this idea, right? To me, that's pretty amazing. Right, or running Bitcoin, working. So he's running it in 2000. This is 2007. So 2 years working on it. And that's pretty amazing. Let's go look at a little Trump action right now. Trump's got some issue. Look at that. You think that that look. Look at that look in her eyes. That look in her eyes. She quit. She was an assistant. Is hate right there. That'd be some hate looking at that guy. That is the biggest asshole in the world, right? You gotta admit that. Look at that face on her looking at him, right? That ain't love. That's hate. Okay, moving on. I just want to point that out. You know, when a woman looks at you like that, that's like I want to murder you. Personal assistant, the president, who's been with the administration since Trump took office, has quit. She's gone. She's like, I'm done. Done with that guy. Right? Oh, shit's going to get worse. China's new tariffs are coming. Right? You have to understand, people don't understand tariffs. The tariffs that have hit the agriculture and stuff, those deals are gone. They took 10 years to create those relationships and those deals and everything else. Now they're gone. South America, Africa, Australia, everyone else also makes deals. These farmers are SOL. They backed Trump. They trusted Trump, and they got fucked by Trump. That's exactly what happened. So just get ready for things to get more expensive at Christmas time. From shoes to clothes to linens and stuff like that, kitchenware. It's all going up. It's all going up, people. Right now we're in this kind of crazy, bull trend. It went all the way down to 10. Now it's actually back down to 10, right? It went all up. It went up to 10. So-and-so, it came down. And, there's a downward trend. And it's probably going to hit 10.1 or whatever, and then maybe bounce back up. But that's kind of what's going on in the market. I'm trying to think if I can replace this one here. Let's see. What does reset do? I don't know. Well, delete that. Go here. Cool thing. I'm just playing around, kind of learning how to do this. All right. Okay, there is UnDaoDu. That is me. That's UnDaoDu. He's sitting on the blocks. That's the blockchain right there, Touching his forehead, meaning emanating. When something touches your forehead, it means his creation. And he's holding on to his creation, right? He's holding on to it. He's trying to bring it to pass. He's struggling to stand up. There he is. There is UnDaoDu. That's me. This no one knows why the Mayans created this long calendar. I do, right? Because they were marking the end of the Age of Kings, which came about in 12/21/12. That's the beginning. That's when Vitalik Buterin, that's the rabbit on the right, directly to his right. You see him right on the right, looking down. Now, if you go look at DEFCON 5, you're going to notice that there's a horse looking down. You got to understand the Mayans didn't have horses, so the closest thing to a damn horse was a rabbit. So they're like, there's this kind of rabbit looking down, right? There it is, right there. And the squirrely looking guy, he's a squirrel, is Michal Lisi. He's right below him. And above him, that's Gavin. Gavin did all the work. You can see him staring down at the PC. You can see his keyboards, and he's just down there, and he's just working away with the keyboard. He did most of coding for Ethereum. And there's Joe Lupin with his big-ass nose, right? So, look, I'm getting some people. People came in here, checked things out. So this is UnDaoDu. On his back is the bolt. That's the bolt. Right? And staring out of the bolt, that's the singularity. That's the AI that's going to run everything. Right? So this, so you can think of this as the foundation of New Society is on Bitcoin. Around his head is the blockchain, right? That's it. Ethereum was the first one. On his back is the Bitcoin Global Reserve Vault, and staring out of the vault is the singularity, AI. It's obey, staring out of the world going. And notice how that face is just kind of like neutral and all these other faces. Now let me explain to you some things here. You'll notice there are different kinds of images as images around the calendar. Now, if I interact them like the elephant guy at about 7 p.m., that's Brock Pierce right down there. There's Brock. Or two guys up, you see that nasty, kind of cougar-looking guy? That's the founder of Bitcoin Magazine. He was a real asshole, right? So here's another image of me. Here's UnDaoDu, right? And on the chain of blocks, and there he is on the Open Startup Innovation Framework. That's built on the blockchain, right? Bitcoin built on the blockchain. There is the AI staring out of the vault. right? That's the vault. It's going to hold all the Bitcoin in. That's going to give you UBI and everything else. Seems like, this is probably the go back to this. Seems like this got people coming. You could tell. Look at that hatred. I love that picture. Man, I love that picture. That vitriol. That's called vitriol. Staring at the president. This guy is the biggest a-hole in the world. Right. So let me take a moment out of the show here, and I'm here in the heartland of Zen Buddhism. I am the sahdu of the blockchain. I am the ETH Satoshi, or the Ethereum Satoshi, means no one knows who I am. I am the true father of the Tao and the mother of Socapism. That's social capitalism. I'm giving birth to that, right? I am the reincarnation of UnDaoDu. That's right, stands unraveling our fiat with Bitcoin. That's the Dao. Unraveling, you're always going to everything, right? Unraveling Wall Street with DAOs. They're decentralized autonomous organizations. Well, in this case, they're Danos, which are the next evolution of them. And finally, unraveling the whole society with AI, because Obey is coming. So this show is brought to you by Toto Toilet. You got to get yourself a Toto Toilet. It has a nice little anal spritzer that comes up and just sprays your behind. Every morning when Trump is tweeting, he's tweeting on his Toto Toilet. I'm just here to let you see what it looks like. It's nice. It's like having a girl just lickety-lick your anus. Just sitting there, just lickety-lick it. Yeah. I can change it up. I can do the pressure on it. See that? That's one of my favorite ones right there. So you got yourself some Toto Toilet. Don't buy yourself some barbecue. That barbecue you're going to use like maybe once or twice, right? So keep America great. Take a dump on Trump 2020 and go to the Yankster. All right, they're talking about the Yankster. The Yankster is the guy that you need to be. The Yankster, the Yang Gang. I'm the little Yankster of LinkedIn. So if you're on LinkedIn, you can join my groups, and I'm pushing the Yankster. But this is just toilet humor. Am I really sitting on the toilet? You don't know. Maybe. I got good sound effects though. Sounds like I'm getting some water spritzed up my anus, right? But I tell you, with a Toto Toilet, if your wife stops having sex with you, it ain't so bad. All of a sudden, life ain't so bad. And this becomes my office. With that said, I'm wrapping it today. I hope you enjoyed this show. I'm trying to think if I missed anything here, right? No, I pretty much covered it all. And I wish you the best. UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu. Fifth age of man. That's the age of the singularity, people. It's coming. It's all about robots and everything else. Andrew Yang understands that more than anything else. He's not a politician like the Warren or the Beddoes or all the rest. They're all politicians. We don't need politicians. We need to send a message to politicians. No more politicians. That's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.